What is up, guys? So I'm going to be filming this review before I actually go off to work. I have like 2 hours before I have to go off to work. So let's get started. So this will be a review for the movie Into the Storm, which has a bunch of no-name actors in it, but it's basically about a group of tornado chasers who are chasing after storms. This is supposed to be like one of the biggest storms like ever in the history of the world, and these guys are hunting them down and chasing them. And this guy is basically playing a character that is named Peter, I don't know what his last name is, but he's essentially Sean Casey. He has developed the tornado intercept vehicle that Sean Casey's character in real life kind of built and made, and it was designed as a tornado intercept vehicle. It's got armor plates and it's got like these hooks that kind of grapple to the ground and can withstand pretty severe wind speeds and stuff like that. And obviously I had a really fun time with this movie. I actually saw it twice. I saw it like before I went to work, and then I saw it after work because it was just so good. Now, the people that are going to this movie, they're going to be expecting something a little bit along the lines of Twister or even Day After Tomorrow. If you're going into this movie thinking that it's going to be like that, then you're going to be horribly disappointed. This movie it's got great visual effects. It's got a forced love story in this movie, which could have probably be put into a different movie. I don't really think it fits this movie. If this movie had been just about the storm chasers, which is kind of a little bit more interesting than the overall plot of this film, then it would have been a better movie, and it would have pretty much got better ratings across like reviewers all over YouTube. But I do feel like there's some sort of enjoyment out of this movie, even though there's kind of forced plots with like the love story and the kind of the redneck hillbillies that are kind of trying to get like these huge hits off of YouTube. And honestly, even if you're a reviewer is your kind of goal to get famous off of YouTube, because you never really know if YouTube's going to kind of go away in the future or if something's going to happen that leads to your channel's downfall. So I wouldn't call getting famous off of YouTube a stable career. But in any case, this movie revolves around these storm chasers chasing these tornadoes, and they eventually come across a group of people who are kind of trapped inside a school. They later find out that the principal's son is out on near a wind, like it's like a abandoned plant, and they were doing it because he was trying to impress this girl. He was kind of the video person of the school, and he was trying to make a video for her because apparently one of her files that she turned in got corrupted, and that is why he set out to go make this video with her. Little did he know that when he was out there filming that there's going to be a tornado that came barreling through the area that they were in. So the principal is kind of set on retrieving his son, and that's exactly what they do in this movie. He kind of recruits these storm chasers to help them, since they have an armored tank basically to help them kind of find these missing teens. They eventually get them, and they get them back, and now it's kind of their race towards survival, not only to survive the storm, but to get the shots necessary for the documentary that the storm chasers are kind of making at the moment. Now, there are some pretty awesome moments in this movie. One of these scenes resembles that of the Day After Tomorrow, in which these aircraft are getting taken up and kind of swirled around in the air, and it's a really impressive shot. There's another movie towards the ending of the film where you see the Titus, or the tornado intercept vehicle, which is pretty much what it is, gets swept into the storm, and it's a massive storm, and it gets kind of flown into the air. It kind of goes up in the air, and you kind of see the main character kind of stuck in this vehicle as it's coming crashing down to earth, and that was a pretty cool scene. I really liked that. So, is this movie worth seeing in theaters? I think if you're an avid storm geek like myself, like, one of the things that I really wanted to do was, if I wasn't going to be able to do this film thing, which eventually did kind of pan out for me, I was going to be a storm chaser as my kind of backup plan. And I am incredibly glad that I didn't do that, and I actually took on this film kind of thing, because film is actually more of what I got a passion for. So, it's really cool to see all that kind of stuff kind of embodied into one film. Some of the characters you might recognize from things like Game of Thrones and stuff, and there's this really one hot chick who plays the love interest in this movie. I don't remember her name off the head, but she is pretty darn sexy for being a teen. So, I don't know her age, that might be a little bit creepy, but whatever. And then there's a couple people from Game of Thrones, and then there's that dorky, nerdy kid that was kind of the video guy on our iCarly. But in any case, this is definitely a movie that people who are fans of like weather and storm chasing movies, and even the films like the TV series Storm Chasers and stuff, will definitely get a kick out of this. Science people might like it, even though it's not really directly related to science, even though it has tornadoes in it. I myself enjoyed it because I kind of love all those things, and I really did want to do something similar to this in my own film career. Maybe one day that'll happen. But I really did enjoy it. This movie is not for everyone. It's got kind of a little bit of a taste for people that like these types of movies and enjoy them. So if you're going to this movie thinking it's going to be a visual effects extravaganza, it's going to be something that's kind of artsy and kind of avant-garde in a way, you are definitely looking at the wrong film. But for those people that are fans of film chasing movies, this is definitely one for you, and I highly recommend you go see it, if not once, maybe twice if you enjoyed it. But that is kind of my opinion on Into the Storm. I did enjoy this movie, so this is definitely one to check out. So as always guys, in the next video, peace.